Yes, it's getting very, very close. Welcome back, everybody, to our Moneyball series with Barnsley. Yes, it's been very, very close off camera. The game's been pretty close all across the board, but specifically the league table has gotten incredibly close. Like 3 points, so 4 points separate us and third, and there's so many teams in there. I mean, they have some games down at the top there, but it's just so close. It's crazy. And we played a lot of the top sides, I think. Like, we've still got the other ones to play. Still got Liverpool, Arsenal, and United to play, but the rest of the games are all winnable games. We played Brighton, who are above us. They've started them to play as well. We don't have Newcastle, and we do have United. It's away, isn't it? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, today's episode, we're going to do Everton and Liverpool. I'm not going to do the QPR game. I think after that, I'll do hopefully the sixth round if we get through it, and then it'll be the sixth round, which is the quarterfinal. We'll do that and a league game there. So we'll play Everton first. We win that, we get ourselves back in the mix a little bit. What you're missing off camera mainly has been lots of close games. And we played Chelsea twice in 3 games in the league, so that was interesting. Lost both of those, won the other ones though. And we got a few players that have been out injured. They're all back now. What I've started to do, which has been interesting, I've started to play Alisson as a number 10, and he's been really good there. His average rating's been pretty good. We've done pretty well. Eli's gone out to the left. He's got assists. He's done all right as well. So we found our balance. I think we found our front four for the rest of the season. It's been those four. Those four that aren't going to change. In fact, we've got the whole team now. The whole team's pretty much set. This game's going to be slightly different because the player's out, but that's pretty much how it's going to be the rest of the game. We did sell one player that you missed in the transfer window. I sold Harwood Bellis here and a couple of the youngsters to get some money up in the club. Because I also had Muller, who I'd also in the shortlist. He scored really high on the prospect. He scored really high on the stats before as a good prospect. And I bought him for $2.5 million all up front on 2.2 grand a week, and he's already worth 20 million apparently. He could be a potential wonder kid. I've got him working on his strength to get his jump and reach up because he might be a slightly poorer centre back in the air, but he's been injured the entire time. That's why he's got some of his attributes coming down. But he should be fine. And then he comes out, so then he replaces Arbelis because we've got Ami, Finney, they're the 2, and Andrew's number 3. Those 3 are pretty solid for next year as well. Unless I feel like I can sell one and get a massive profit and bring somebody else in, I'm going to keep those 3 again because those 2 are 2 good starting centre backs. They'll be even better next year. And Andrew's a solid number 3, so I'm happy with those 3. And then it's okay if you've got 3 solid ones, then your 4th one's just a youngster that's going to hopefully be good going forwards. I'm really happy with that. Okay, and that's that done. But we sold Harwood Bellis for 6 million, and we brought him into the club in the summer for 3. So we literally double our money on him. It's those little gains is what you need to do, right? Especially as we're losing money per month, and the player that's coming in to replace him is on far less wages. So all the positive things for us there as we go into today's game. Right then, Everton. So couple lads, they still scoring goals. 17 goals from right wing. I can't believe I've never had an inverted winger support score so many goals, and he's going to easily break 20. You'd expect. So we'll see how it ends up. But that's be the team then. Messi in goal, Ramsey, Ami, Andrew Vinagre across the back, Wagner and Felipe Holding with is Mario. Mario's the left-footed one. So in fact, shall I call him Luigi Felipe so we know? It's both M Felipe as well. I don't know. Mario Felipe's the other pivot with Kobaladze, Alisson, Miguel. Behind Roman is the striker, who's now started as many games as John almost. So Roman played after this start. They've had exactly the same amount of starts, and let's see how many goals he's got. So they're pretty close. They're both pretty ineffective, really. But I do trust Roman slightly more on a 1-on-1, so I'm still interested in changing that. And we're underway. Everton are pretty high in the league. I forgot how high they were. So this is a winnable game. I mean, if you're going to get into the European places, you have to expect to win this, no matter how well they're doing. But a nice 7-day break going into this game. We've got 7 days until the cup final as well. So Everton highlight, they whip it into the far post. Ramsey easily gets to that. Kobaladze whips it into Roman early doors. They're going to recover it though. They're going to play. Oh, hit straight to Roman. Roman does that a lot actually. He scored a couple of goals like this where he's he went off the goalkeeper once, tapped it straight in. He's really good. He must have better work rate than John Lennon, I guess, to keep doing that. Wagner, Mario Felipe, he's got to play it to somebody. Plays a Vinagre, whip it across. Is he going to whip it across? He does far post. Kobaladze links up the Ramsey this time. Whips it in again. That's terrible. Wagner. This is really poor execution of the final third here. executing the final third attack, whipped to the far post, couple of lads again. It gets headed away, we're going to go in again. And a couple of lads, he still keeps going. Ramsey, the attack, I mean, this is crazy. This attack's gone on for so long. The attack could have just started here, couldn't it, really? But now, great. I mean, wow, there you go. Okay, I'm just going to stop speaking, I think, at this point, because, like, what's going on? The longest highlight in Football Manager history. On key highlights. Wow. That is 30 seconds of my life, or maybe more, that I'm never going to get back. So, highlight here. We win the ball in the air. Felipe whacks it clear to Cobaladze. Cobaladze's going to whip this boxes in, and Ramsey now has it. Whips it in now to far post. Roman, he's hit the bar, and it's cleared. That was close. This is the follow-up corner. I think this is the end of the highlight, though. And it is. It will say the scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern of play. Let's take Eli off and put Caro on. Caro's come off the bench and done pretty well the last few games. He come on and got an assist against Chelsea. Come on and got an assist against Charlton last as well. That's how he does here, but he comes on in the second. Wagner goes through, shoots, and it's way over and wide. Alisson's going to come off. We put on Kubo as the 10. I mean, we've got to go for this, really, I think. But I think we've got to go for this and try and win. I'm going to take off Cobaladze and put on, I guess, Lima? No, I don't want to do that. I'd rather put Cobaladze up front. Let's put the Felipe on, and let's put Wagner to hold, and fresh Felipe can go and be the 10 to go and run around. I like for Everton, it's whipped in, it heads it away. Caro's going to get to it on the counter-attack. Can we run away with it? He's got options, plays in. Roman goes wide, too wide to score from there. He's going to have to lose somebody else. He crosses it in. It's going to be cleared easily. Terrible. I feel. Oh, he's won it back though. He does it again. The little counter-press thing he does. Felipe. Oh, it was so close. Last minute highlight. What can we do? Take wins it. Vanaga whacks it up there. Caro's onside. Can he finish it? Oh, he's missed it, Jeff. Got in. That's a gutting result. We should have done better there, really. We're so unlucky, but that doesn't really help us. We need to win games like that. That's a shame. Liverpool in 8 days for the cup final, the League Cup final. Let's just see what the league table looks like before we go into that game. Most teams have played there now, so... United lost. Okay, so we gain a point on them. Chelsea, you don't care about that too far. Newcastle lost. We got Liverpool and City won. Okay, so City the team. I'm going to say Newcastle, United, the two of the teams in front of us. Lost. Arsenal won though because they beat United. That's interesting. Okay, I'll see you in 8 days in the Liverpool game. Let's go. Here we go then, boys. Cup final. Here we go then. Cup final time against Liverpool. One bit of bad news. Well, actually two. Robert Wagner, our best midfielder, is out, and a couple of lads there, top goal scorer and best probably performing player this year, is out. So. Yeah, I don't know what to do now, to be honest. I could play Cabo, he's let me down so many times. I'm going to try Lima on the right. He was a starter this year on the left, he was terrible, and come on the right and just hope for the best. I'm tempted to play Salas on the right-hand side as well. Yeah, maybe... I could play Salas out there. What's his player traits? That's why he's getting so many goals, you know. Is that. Maybe I need to teach all my wingers that. You know what, Lima, I don't trust you. I don't. I'm playing Salas. I don't give a fuck. I don't think he's ideally suited to it, but he's going in anyway. Go Salas, we'll go to right back to the right hand side, and we'll go with that team and hope for the best, boys. Here we go. Incidentally, all the Premier League teams have played their games in hand now, so that's all. They've all been caught up. Everybody plays 28 at this point, so we'll have a look at the league table after this game as well. Your team for today's game in the cup final is going to be Messi in goal, Vinagre, Fini, Amit, Ramsey across the back. In midfield, we've got Eli, Howson, Alisson, Felipe, Salas, with Roman up front. In the adjustment, the system manager says, to all players, the fans have been like this first. They're the ones who pay your wages. Go out there and win the trophy for them. Come on, Barnsley! Yeah, potentially our first trophy. Here we go. Come on, Barnsley. Oh, Liverpool got 4-3-3. It's a good team, but it's not the best team it could possibly be. Come on. Here we go, then. Boys standing for the national anthem. Oh, this is going to be a close game. And it's a huge moment in the series as well. Like, I feel like we should have won a trophy by now. I feel like we've been good enough. I think the Moneyball system's worked well enough in terms of transfer recruitment. I think we deserve to win a trophy. These boys deserve to win a trophy, but this is going to be an incredibly tough game. In fact, I'm going to whack it up to extended as well, I think. Oh, hey, Ramsey throws it into Salas. We are on extended, remember, so it could be a nothing highlight, it could be a goal, it could be anything in between. They're going to go through the Liverpool, and we're going to catch back up to them. Oh, Ramsey, what have you done? It's going to be a shock. He was going to say that with ease. There's long throw, headed away. When he get out to him, Fabinho plays it across. I've quickened the game up by a notch just because it's been extended. And one of those highlights in the last game took so long to get through. I thought I'll never sit through that ever again. So, and very fitting that the music in my ears. Oh, the Moneyball song just come on. So it's got to be something. It's got to be something. Come on, boys. The long throw by Liverpool again. Keepers, surely. Good, Meslier. Where are you going to go with that? Got loads of time. Gives it to Svinny. Goes straight into the left back. Okay, now into the winger. Is he there? Yeah, he is. Good. There you go. Oh, Eli. Oh, Eli, what have you done? Oh, we've just... 1-0. We're getting battered. We've had no highlights whatsoever for us here. Salah, this could be the first one. No, it's not. Christ, man. Ramsey, stop doing that. Just stop doing that. Like, if you're going to nail the play, nail the play. Stop trying these bloody slide interceptions that you miss every time. Here again. Trent has it. Plays it across. Oh, just finish here. It's at Liverpool. Oh, I can't get to that. Right, okay, I'm switching those two. I'm going to take him off, I think. Ramsey. And throw on Alisson on the right. I'm going to put Kubo down the middle as the 10. Liverpool highlight. They play short from their free kick. They're going to keep running around with the ball. Play it to the left-hand side. Into Salah. Plays it into again. The right. So Ramsey got done for the first goal, and then Salah's got done for the second. But, wow, should have been a goal, but it stays 1-0. Yeah, I mean, missing our first team players is costing us here. We're struggling really badly. Our attacking players are on terrible match ratings. We're conceding so many chances as well. Eli gets it. Is he need the ball away again? Oh, Johnny Howson. Not Johnny Howson. I've forgotten his name, but his name is Howson. His last name, obviously. Oh, yeah, this is going to be disappointing. We're going to lose this final. I mean, we're just too far off Liverpool here with these backup players in as well. But Wagner's a huge loss. But I think the biggest one's the right winger. Howson, Felipe. Could be our first highlight. Salas whips it in. Oh, it went past the player and went in straight to Roman. Misses it. One for Liverpool. Whipped in. Flicked on. Oh, they could have scored. They don't. We're going to survive still by the looks of it. Right before half time then. This might be a proper highlight. I don't know why else it would show us another one immediately after here. It's going to be probably a clear chance. Oof, yeah, it was. Blocked shot though. I think it's just helped us out or prevented us from conceding. Alisson's going to get it and hopefully doesn't just whack that away. And we're just about to survive. I'm going to say, show me something else second half because that was just dreadful. We created nothing. We had one highlight that was basically a cross that the defender missed and went straight to our striker and hit him on the head and went over. I mean, Eli's on a 6.2, so he's going to definitely come off after a few minutes here, I think. He'll be the first player to come off. As Felipe runs on the right-hand side with it. Whips into far post, and Eli isn't quite near that. I'll just double-check and actually have the right Felipe in there in centre midfield because you can make that mistake, I think, a little bit. Sake gets it. Goes on the right-hand side with it. He's left-footed, though. He cuts back into Alisson. Alisson goes wide. Surely. Roman! Oh, the keeper saved it! Oh, Roman. I was thinking Roman would be the next player to come off. He's just having one of those games where everything that goes to him, he's just going to mess up. Eli on a 6.1 can just get off the pitch at this point. Carroll can go on. That'll be the next change. Salas wins the header. Alisson gets it, plays it straight into Roman, who's through again. If you can find Eli. Eli's on a 6.1, and that's why he's coming off, because he's useless. Momentum's completely changed in the second half, hasn't it? We're doing really well here. We've missed I don't have any chances we're really going to get like that we've been getting so far, so we need to finish one of those. As we get hit on the counter-attack from a set piece, can somebody go out and just take him out, take a yellow card? Take a yellow card for the team professional foul. They get through, and they could have scored again. If we play out from the back, we're going to press them, and can we get across Caro, sorry. Going to keep pressing, and they're going to work it to Fabinho. Left-hand side now, Mariba. Thomas probably going to go into the winger here. Tries it. Ami's won it, head it straight to them. And they're going to go through. And it's a goal by the looks of it. Yeah, 2-0 game over probably. What Joe on for Roman. So yeah, I'm going to go 4-2-4 in a second after this highlight. Just want to see what happens here first. If we score, I might keep it the same another 10 minutes. But yeah, what a disappointing final. Like, just absolutely disappointing. Two key players missing, and everybody else just plays terribly. Felipe's in, 1v1. Is he got is he going to finish it? He is! Come on! Okay. Back in the game. We've been absolutely destroyed the entire match. We've still got a chance. An outside one. One of Liverpool's whipped in. Headed away. Can we get to it? Pressure on it, please. Somebody. Force the mistake if you can, or force it to go long. No, they're going to play through it. They're in. Luis Diaz is in. Wow, he's missed that. 4-2-4 then. We'll go Alisson up front with John Lennon. Kubo can go, I guess, on the left. Yeah, we'll do that. Felipe can then just go to that, and we'll hopefully get one more chance in this game. Liverpool free kick, they play it short. They're going to retain the ball here. They have somebody completely free on the left-hand side. They got to cross it. Can we clear it? We've got players that we should have. Oh, we're in 44, lads. What's going on? That's it. Press the goalkeeper. Force it long. There you go. Oh, they still get to it. And they somehow get through there as well. Just calamitous. They have spare players everywhere. I'm trying to force the issue, but it's going to be probably a goal for Liverpool, and it is. There it is. Game over. 3-1. They have it. A 4-1 defeat to Liverpool. Sorry, 3-1. It felt like a 4-1. The 3-1. And they have a 3-1 defeat to Liverpool. So that was really, really disappointing. Like, it was built up to be a nothing event, really, in the end, wasn't it? So how disappointing was that? It wasn't great. I'm a bit disappointed in the boys, really. But yeah, we're always going to struggle a little bit. The problem we've had this year is in this tactic, we've had too many players not perform. Like, if we had a striker that was scoring goals, we'd have a chance, but we don't even have that. We don't even have that this year. We've had a right winger playing well. Our Cam wasn't playing well, left winger. So in this tactic, those two, I think, normally the highest goal scorers in the team, and they've both been problem positions for us. So that's part of our issue. So I'm not worried about the tactic, but it needs to have a overhaul in recruitment. I'm happy with how Alisson's gone into Cam and done okay, to be fair. Right winger's fine when the right winger comes back. Everybody else is all right, I think, mostly. But it's nice when we need to identify there and there. And like, I'm more than happy to sell both those strikers and take, like, I don't know. I'd tell John Lennon, because I see them both as similar players, yet John Lennon's worth like 70 million, so he's the one that would go 100%, right? So, that's going to do the episode. Thank you to all of you for watching. It's a shame we couldn't win our first trophy here with Barnsley today. We've still got the thing up to play for. What we'll do is we'll come back for if we beat QPR, which I hope we do and expect us to, we'll come back for the 6th round and another league game then, whenever that is. But that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.